Because everybody was talking about like speed and getting faster, especially on a lot of the cuts and stuff. Find a long sound. I use that sound. And then after this, we try to do like a cipher and just keep going around the different tables off one beat. Actually, no, the same set of tables. We do it that way. Where'd Jeff go? Jeffrey. Okay. one of the things, like for me, again, since somebody called me, where he at? Called me old school, but
Ain't nothing wrong with old school, man.
for me, compared to the way Fred and Jeff C, more so Jeff C, Fred kind of like the mixture between me and Jeff C on a lot of scratches. But for me, record control is the most important thing for me, compared to fader control. Fader control is flare techniques and stuff. For me, record control, and then when you do simple things with chirps and stuff with that. Okay, so basically, and pick up your speed. Again, I'll get back to the same thing, tempo. And control. Know that I can stop it and start it when I want to. Right there, watch. Now I'm chirping now, because then that's when you get into a little fader control, because you're doing your chirps to make you get at the tip of it and stuff. But basically, again, for me, it's hand control. Same thing with well, twiddles. If y'all get into doing the crabs and stuff, it's still gonna be the same principle. See? I'm gonna do one. Scribble, scribble, tear. So what's happening is, because of the hand control, and even with just a couple of clicks, it's gonna make you get faster. But again, it's holding the record and keeping control of your record. So now you get something like, let's see that. See if it starts up. Okay, helps. Like you doing, like, especially like your juggles and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're going back and forth with it, especially trying to get it out, like you just get out of the record. Now not doing super speed, it's that tempo and stay on beat. And then when you do get it, where you can add like, do you read music?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the ones that read music, when you start going from quarter notes to 16 notes, 8 notes, whatever, you just added more to it, like. So again, to speed up, again, you start off slow and just keep your tempo, just learn control first so they be clean. And another thing you used to do, because back in the days for us, you used to have a lot of rappers get on the mic and rap, so you had to break the beat down. and stuff for them. Or when you break, like just get a straight beat and let them rap as you scratching. So I'll take something like this. And because I had to keep that tempo as they rapping, they'll keep you in tempo. So anything else you did crazy with, you better make sure you kept it in tempo, you throw them off. So if you went, okay, so again, when y'all go home and you practice on it, just remember to keep straight tempos on what you're doing, and make sure like a little kid can be standing in front of you and can understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
If the little kid can go like, yeah, okay, and you're in tempo, that's the main thing. All this stuff matters.
Let me ask something to that, Mike. When you trying to learn these different cuts, like you said, you need to start out slow, but you also need to find you a beat that you can actually do the cut to. And if you can loop it. If you want to start it over. But it's going to take time to build up the speed. You're not going to jump on there and be like, oh, you're going to be killing it. No, you're not. It's going to take many hours of you building up the speed.
And tape yourself.
Yeah, tape yourself and listen to it.
I know now everybody's videotaping, but for us, back in the days,
Yeah.
everybody used to tape and sitting back and forth, and then we used to be online, you used to have scratch sessions and stuff. But really, just like I was telling you, that scratch I just learned, and I'm still trying to get this worked out. Actually, because I was watching, like I was telling them, I was watching T.O.'s video from the Guitar Center. He did a video with it, and in that video, the guys were doing different cuts.
Yeah.
And I was getting mad, because I'm like, dang, they come right on beat with the quick crabs or something. So I kept playing around, and I can't flare right. Like, I can't do a single flare.
Really?
I can do doubles and everything else, but a simple, like, you gotta show you. I can't even do it for real.
Oh, God.
I can't flare. One click, now I can do 2 clicks. I can't do it quick.
Wow, that's crazy.
That right there. Everybody close like it too. Now 2 clicks, no problem. That's 1 click.
That's 1 click.
And these are 2. But for me, I want to get that real quick thing at the beginning and control it when I came on beat. So I was like, okay, how can I get like they come in like like that?
Yeah,
so I can't. Another thing, I can't crab fast. I can do 4-finger and 3-finger, but I can't get into the orbit type thing for some reason. And again, it's really because my style. That was a hard part for me to do. Where church and stuff, yeah. But it makes it easy for me on other stuff. So, it's a give and take thing. So with that, so what I did was like this. A 1 click flare and do the same way they did, like stand up. That's easy for me to do. So now I'll scribble with it and get it quicker. I'm trying to do it clean. Now I'm trying to show you I'm messing.
What is a DJ?
Here it goes. I might do that.
What is a DJ?
I'm trying to catch it. I don't know if I'm getting tired of it, but I'm learning it now where I can do it and do it quick and control it. Start it. I can't even get it now. But what it is you 2 click. I'm actually clicking on my 2 clicks, and I'm coming back and I'm scribbling with it and stuff. I was trying to ask them what it sounds like. It sounds like a 3 click with a scribbling in and stuff. It's a mental game too, because sometimes you get tired, you get burnt out, and then you come back to it and I'll see you do it just like I just did there. So if I'm talking about beat. and stuff. But again, all that stuff gets back to this again.
So do you think, well, is it basically then the record hand that is kind of controlling the speed?
For me, a lot of times it's a record hand. And that's why I have to cheat. 'Cause like I said, I imitate what I'm hearing. So when I'm around like the other guys around the country, when we doing stuff, Cuban them, that's a flare style that came out of the West Coast. Execution and stuff are still like kind of like more, you know, fader control too, and record control.
Yeah.
So it's that I'm a mixture of both because I came up, we down south, so you talk about Magic Mac style. I'm up in the NCO clubs and stuff, so you got to deal with the New York dudes, and then you got Rectangle and all them coming out. So it's that combination. So I had to cheat, and like I said, when I'm hearing Jazzy Jeff and them, this all on those faders. He still do that to this day. The same style. He's more record control. Then crossfade, you don't hear him doing no crabs and all that stuff. He's still like 2 clicks and all that stuff. So for me, it's a combination of the two. So once you figure out your style, once you learn your scratches, again, the basics gonna be the same. But you got to get the basics down because your basics help you get the faster scratches sounding good. So like simple stuff, you get this.
Transform.
What is
Okay, like
what is choice?
okay, let's do that. Okay, simple thing, baby scratch. That your tears. All those things, when you scratch it fast, as a position, you know, like you're doing runs and stuff like that, that breaks up the tempo in what you're doing. So again, your basic scratch is going to be the important thing to make sure you can do the advanced scratches and get the quickness and stuff. So if you can't do that clean, you definitely not going to get them flares and everything else clean. And you're going to be all over the place. Like the scratch I'm trying to do, it sounds dirty still because I'm still learning it. Now I do it. But if I couldn't do it, if I was trying to do it before, when I was doing before, it wasn't clean. So that's my thing now. I'm trying to get it so I got control and it's clean and you hear every part of it. Again, it's control. So for me, and Jeff, you talk a little bit more on it too. Again, it is record control for my style. But as you start picking up different things that fit for you, like you good in your juggles. I don't use my hand. He's both hands all the time. He always joking on me all the time. So now, I'm sorry, but when I'm doing this hand, now I'm getting different scratches. And it also hamster, which is actually easier for me because it's more up and down for me. Because I was showing her earlier, this is my normal style. When I used to cut all the time, because it's up and down. And I have my hand turned. And they used to joke on me about that.
Hands up with that. It was
So the thing is, it's like once you get comfortable and learn the basics and find out, and then you got to learn to sit there and dissect the scratch and figure out how it works for you. Okay, you got tech heads like Jeff who sit there and break it down and actually give you the notations on this stuff.
Yeah.
And which is not bad. That's good. That's one style. Then you got other ones who sit there. He sounds like to me a true hip hop scratcher. When I scratch, I don't sound like that, to me. When I'm doing it, because I don't sound like, my sound don't sound like what I hear on YouTube and things. So I have to sit there, and he'll tell you, he hang up the phone on me. Hey man, what it sound like, man? What it sound like? Man, call me back, Elf, man, what it sound like? You know, click. But it's trying to get that sound and things.
Yeah.
See, you're drawing a line, huh?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do now, and Joe was saying on the next ones, we'll talk about some more too about the business side of DJing and things. For some of y'all, like for me, good or bad, I did it on a national level with a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of politics involved. I don't care how good you are. Some of the guys getting paid the most money are the wackest dudes in the world.
Khaled.
You know, so,
You had to go there.
I would for real. For real.
But again, you gotta look at the fact that you gotta break down what you're doing. A lot of guys that do this, and you find that clip, love to DJ. If it wasn't, I'll do this. It's not about money for me. But since I gotta eat and sleep, and have a place to sleep, I have to know my business. If I don't know my business, these fools will take you out the game.
Oh, yeah.
And you just be a bedroom DJ. So the difference is, we'll talk a little bit more about, business. Other people get hated because of skill, but we'll leave that alone. But the thing is, we'll talk about that on some other times too, when I explain to you, dealing with the labels, dealing on those national tours and stuff like that. Even now, I'm dealing with that stuff. So, and I'm dealing with the egos. Because I got folks who be trying to hate, and we got to do, and both of them about to get it. He won the contest, she came in second, but both of them about to get it. And she already getting it. Jeff don't know he getting it. Oh, well, no, you get
Jeff
it.
already, he knew it. He
Yeah.
When he came to Birmingham.
Yeah.
He was getting it when he first got here.
And this politics, I'm just talking about just from other people who got clicks and think they better than you, should get this, who don't work at it and things. And again, you got to break it down. You got the artists, which we are. If you're a true DJ, love this thing, that's an artist mentality. You don't care, that's why artists are broke. Because you love doing what you do. It's not about business, it's about the art of what you do. But again, yeah, you gotta find a way to make it so you can eat. Like I'm fortunate, I live and eat, that's what I do as a career. So I'm fortunate, but I'm very the few. Last conversation I had talking to DJ Red Alert, we was talking about this like last week. And like with Chill Rock and them and Biz Markie and with Magic, sitting in with Mike and stuff and everybody, we were just talking about how the game, like we've been around 25, 28 years. Well, I've been at 28 years. And been eating. Most of the people I started with are not doing this no more. They got a family chilling, but at 9 to 5. So I'm fortunate to get getting paid, but they keep asking me, how you keep up in the game? Doing stuff like this, showing up at the battles yesterday, being online, learning from other people up and coming and stuff, because you never stop learning and things. And then one of the guys, I'm gonna say, Butterfingers actually had a conversation before the battle, was talking about, man, I'm too old to do this. He's 42. And he was talking, man, I'm too old to get in this. I'm like, until you corny, you good. Now, once you get up and you can't handle this and it's corny, you just sound like an old man, yeah, you need to step off. But until then, you can be 60 years old. That's what Red Alert was talking about. Red is doing parts all over the place. All of us can kill Red on skills, if you want to be honest with it. But we got some mad respect for him. He just can put the record in,
Yeah.
And, because it's Red. Send him Jeff.
Like,
Jeff, for example, Jeff still take you out the game.
Oh, yeah.
And so, he still
I got
take you out.
right now on his phone.
But Jeff don't do a lot of stuff Cooper and them do.
No,
But he
not
still
at all.
rocks it hard and still going at it and stuff. And I'm older than all of them. So it's like when I go do my parties, I just had to experience Montgomery. I came back, I've been doing like concert tours and stuff. So I'm hyped now. I come in like, what y'all want to do? And I do my little show thing, whatever. I went to Montgomery, I forgot I was in a regular club. So I'm still doing the same thing. Everybody went crazy. I got all the other DJs looking at me like, what the hell? Club owner, man, we gotta get you back. Da, 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 da. But then when they saw my rider, which is I'm way higher, almost twice as higher than other DJs. Plus, you gotta get my hotel room, this, and this, and you gotta pay me when I walk into the club. I'm not waiting to the end of the night. My equipment rider and everything like that. Cause that's what I do when I go to Miami, Tennessee, or anywhere else. So they look, a rider? What the hell? It is what it is. So it's business now. So, and I do commercial production. I do the drops. I gotta play that game with people because now you hear me on everybody drops. And they're on their mixtapes, on radio stations and stuff. So now you got another reason to be cool with me. So, we got no kids. So basically, like I was telling them, if you fuck me, I might fuck you back. Because I'm in the game to a certain level. And you gotta make sure you have the ammunition to do that. If not, they will take you out this game. Skill or no skill. But like I said, that's a whole nother conversation in itself and things. But what I would suggest doing, like as y'all practice, like all once is learning and stuff, record yourself. Sit there. Close out the room. You got families. They gonna hate you.
Yeah.
Close out the door and be up 2 in the morning. And sit there and dissect it. Cause that's what I do. I sit there and dissect like, dang, like that scratch. I'm working on right now. I've been doing that for the last week or so, trying to get it down and listen to it, dissecting it and stuff. I'm about to start getting these beat juggles down now, cause other people beat you. I ain't gonna mention no names, and stuff. But but I'm gonna get a couple down packed out. So let's do this, before we get kicked out.
Before you start up, let me tell y'all, you need to get your track, like I said, to practice too. If you using Windows computers, go to yourlooper.com, Jeff turned me on to that. You can download, it's like
infinite, pretty much.
Yeah, it's an infinite file. What happens is it just plays a loop song, and it just runs. And you can sit there and cut all day as long as you want to that particular song. And then they're at different BPMs, so you can like speed up the BPMs or whatnot to where when you get it scratched down, you can speed it up. And that helped me a whole lot because the scratches I've been working on, like I said, I wasn't flaring, two-click flaring until I met Jeff. And I went over his house and he was like eating me up, and I was like, I ain't gonna come back over here until I get the two-click flare down. And he told me about yourlooper.com, and it's just a bunch of banging beats. It's different artists that put beats together, and they give you a package. You download it to your computer. Once you get the download to your computer, you can put a link to it, and you just pull it up. You don't have to be connected to the internet once you download it. And wherever you at, and you want to go and go over some scratches, you hit that up, and then you just zone out. But when it comes to these scratches, you got to start out slow, and it's mostly muscle memory because some of these scratches are so fast that if you try to think through that scratch,
That's my
it's not gonna
problem.
work.
That's my problem.
You have to get into a zone to where your body knows what to do, and you're not thinking about it anymore.
A lot of those scratches don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like if you're a musician, so you're gonna have the same problem I got. I think up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Those scratches they doing doesn't, cause like a crab, you would think if I'm going forward, it should sound like I'm going forward. Go backwards. Nah. So you gotta change it up. One other thing, he'll tell you about all the many phone calls and competition. Because we're doing this gonna make everybody better.
Yeah.
One, for us, we gotta be better anyway, cause y'all gonna talk about us when we sound suck and things.
Yeah.
Two, as y'all getting better, this gonna make you better because you're hearing other people. And regardless, don't worry about your skill level. Again, most of us, like everybody, I think pretty much they've been here are artists.
Yeah.
So you ain't here to learn and stuff like that. So you can keep at it. But he'll tell you, the minute time I hear him do a scratch, I'm gonna have that by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then the next day he'll come out with something new and like, that's the competition. We're always talking. He keep threatening me with these midgets and stuff and come and break my fingers. So it's like, y'all laughing. He really say that.
Gay midgets.
Yeah.
Gay midgets. They
But
don't-
like, when was the first time? Like, at the record pool meeting.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me tell you the story. First record pool meeting I went to, SNA record pool, it was like in the 96s or something. And it was in a club, all the DJs from Birmingham that was in the record pool, Birmingham and surrounding areas, Montgomery, even some from Mobile came up. And a whole bunch of DJs in the room, turntable set up. We want to get on, show our skills. We want to flash. Okay, so a couple of folks got on there and flashed. Mike came in there, he's the director of the record pool. Nobody expected him to be a DJ. I know I didn't, and nobody really expected thinking Mike was a DJ. We just thought he was, the figurehead. He was the asshole of the thing. But, that's the one that you pay your money to, get on your ass if you don't pay your money and stuff like that. So you had Glenn that actually delve out the records. Then you had Mike that got on your ass about not paying your money. So, get to the record pool, very first one I went to, Mike is in there, so everybody doing their thing and flashing. So he gets over there, he puts on the Planet Rock beat and destroys everybody. And, I was gonna get on there. I was like, man, I'm finna go up there and scratch too. These folks in there scratching. Mike was doing that Magic Mike shit. Then I think he hit 45 on it. Then he hit 45 and it just, light speeded it on us, and nobody else touched the turntables the rest of the night. Nobody.
Wow.
And from there, I said, I ain't gonna let this motherfucker do that shit.
y'all he said that too. But the funny, my thing is like, everybody knows me on the business side. From doing the promotion, marketing, the record pool and all that. And again, I started record pool because I couldn't get records. Dino, what was somebody? Dino record pool, $1 million record pool back in the days and stuff. He wasn't serving me records. I started my own record pool up, and all that. But everybody knows like Michael London and then DJ Shadow's another person. So people don't know I'm Shadow. I do all the mix shows on all the stations, everything. And if you Google us, there's Josh, White Boy Shadow, that does all the dance energy, and I'm the other one that pops up worldwide and stuff, because we like that. So I'm the Black Shadow, he's a White Shadow and stuff. But he got it then because he did all the record production. But everybody really knows me from the music industry side, from all the groups and from Puffy to everybody else over the years. So now it's like, okay, now I'm doing more DJing and stuff, really being more out there a lot more than before. Matter of fact, Josh got mad at the club in Montgomery at Liquids because they put DJ Shadow in there. A lot of people thought it was him. So but I put it on there, Michael London, aka DJ Shadow, make sure they put it there.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
called them up talking about, hey man, why you got him there, this, that, you know, and people want me there and this, that. They didn't want him there because I did the club before and I got requested. Cause I came there, I went hood on him. I thought it was gonna be dance, you know, energy.
Yeah,
I just got all that music, played for 10 minutes, and they all looked at me like, the crowd was majority white. I'm thinking like, oh man, I'm going in, got the top dance stuff. Man, can you play some Kilo? Can you play that? I said,
It's my pinky, it's my thumb.
And I did that, and it went out so good that they asked me to come back again. The crowd was asking for it, so that's how crazy. Again, that's why I tell you this business is really crazy. And I don't know, Josh, we haven't really talked and stuff, but I know he sees me. He got no choice. Now there's other DJ Shadows around the country. There's one in Canada. He got a name too. That's out there, and one in Detroit that people know about. But we're the main two. So I know he gets mad, but like I told him, I'm not in dance energy for real. I'm in, you know, R&B, hip hop, whatever. So, and I really don't give a fuck. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep getting paid, whatever.
Would
So,
you have a name trademark?
huh?
Name trademark?
Can't trademark things on your names. You only can do to a point. Like you can trademark a brand of it, but you still. That's why you got people who can have that same name. Even as a DJ, you can say you DJ Shadow, but they can say DJ Shadow Inc. That's trademark will be. You can't just say. You can't trademark DJ Shadow the name.
Because I saw somebody who recently, like I don't know if you know Lisa Love out of Philly, and she like recently posted a
She did that with her logo.
Oh, okay.
You can do a brand. You can do a
okay,
trademark
okay.
on that,
Okay.
and
Okay.
like that. But you can't do the actual name itself. You
So
know.
then what happened with Sugar Hill Gang in that whole ordeal then?
They own rights to the group. That's like TLC. Pebbles own the right.
Ah, okay.
Get into the gallery. Don't tell them about nobody's stuff. But if it is, I heard it's about trademark infringement, and you can trademark anything, an image and stuff like that, but not the name. That's why you have people with the same names and stuff. In television, this is the only reason they changed the name in television because of the Actors Guild. And you can't have the same name inside the Actors Guild, and they can do that. That's why you got Vanessa Williams, whatever her name is, and Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa L. Williams. You got the
Yeah.
one who played Keisha, then you got the Miss America.
America. Yeah. That's why you do that.
Okay.
But you can't,
Yeah, 'cause,
legally or copyright, you can't do the name. So that's why, you know, and I was gonna, and like I said, we actually started around the same time because I changed my name to Shadow around 88. So we started at the same time too. So, cause I remember I did try to do a copyright, and that's why I learned about it. When I tried to do a copyright, not a trademark. This is the difference and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because you had like the dude in the Youngbloods was called
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
And the whole Sean Paul.
Then the dance song
yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Paul.
Yeah,
You changed your name to Sean P.
Yeah, and you can do it, and it's like Temptation Review and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But also, again, now it's a group name, it's a group trademark. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You can say you're a group, and then if you're a group, but they could put it as a trademark thing and said that your name is now infringing on my group trademark, which is the music
Okay.
or
so
the
that's
image of that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the symbol and stuff like that. But Warner Brothers on that.
But wait a minute. But he was singular though. Like Prince was Prince. That was him. It wasn't
Warner
his
Brothers.
band.
In the contract, he had Warner Brothers. Reason no, because I worked Belmar. Prince was my first major thing in '91 when he went to Belmar. So he came to Symbol because he was fighting Warner Brothers on the publishing and also for his name and everything else. Because they actually tried to do a 360 on him back in the days.
Ooh.
You know, that basically what it was. They got a piece of everything. Most of the major label deals were just the mechanicals, which is the record sales, for y'all to know, the actual sales of the record. But they were trying to get part of his management and tour, merchandising, the whole works.
Yeah.
So this is back in the days.
That
and
old
stuff.
school
This
They'll
before.
do it.
Oh, it's a 360 deal now.
Yeah.
And that's because
yeah.
the internet, the way the game has changed up and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why he don't sell his music on the internet.
Yeah, well, nah, he's trying to get all the rights to it as much as possible because your catalog makes you most money.
Yeah.
Performing all that don't mean nothing. Publishing is where your money is made. Every radio station pays licensing fee. Every TV station, everything is out there, sheet music, whatever. So your publishing brings in your money for life. That's why Michael Jackson balling. He bought the Beatles stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what killed him.
Exactly.
That.
Yeah.
Let's get into other subject, but that's why that's what went on with that, the trademark stuff and everything. Prince went through all hell. That's when he went to Belmar. Belmar was the first black distributor.
Yeah.
Al Bell used to be the vice president, be president of
Stacks.
Stacks Records.
Yeah, Stacks.
And stuff, and he became the first black to own a major distribution company in '90.
Yeah.
And stuff, and then the first groups he signed was DC and them tag team.
Tag team, and you had dudes.
Kizzy Rock, which was Player Poncho and all them.
It was,
Um,
you know, you had Deuce. You had Deuce,
Yeah, yeah,
L.A.
Deuce too.
Snow, and Creole D.
yeah,
With the Daisy Dukes thing.
What's his name? Not Lamont. Tony Mercedes
Yeah.
was ganking them. Well, sorry, Tony Mercedes had them signed.
Wow.
Yep.
Cause he got the sample, he had a Planet Rock sample, and then he got ganked. He did like what Smurf did with Ying Yang Twins.
Okay.
With Whistle
Okay.
While You Twerk. They
Okay.
put it out there real
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
until Walt Disney came to him and cut it. But by the time they removed 50, 60,000 units.
Yeah,
And
that was it. You know,
yeah.
that's why the video, the hook is different.
Yeah, and you kick it in from there. But again, that's where you get into this business side of the game. You know, the whole works and stuff. But that's what I was doing. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's why Smurf had to change his name, though.
Really?
Now he changed. Well, now.
You know, as far as on the production end, he called himself Mr. Khaled Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he did that because
yeah.
of the image. He just wanted to change his image because he was Smurf was a DJ.
Yeah, I know Smurf was DJ. I remember that Ooh-Law. Yeah, I remember that. I remember
he
that.
Did it, he just wanted to change up his image because of the business side again. Because when he did the thing with Ying Yang, he got burnt with some stuff.
Yeah.
So he wanted to rechange his image, come Mr.
Khaled Paul.
Yeah, and stuff. And he needed that image. And at that time, you know, it was a cool move to do to change up what he was doing and stuff.
Yeah, he did some. I think he did some stuff for JB Fox.
Did he? I don't know. I asked. You know what? I gotta talk to him.
On that second album, with that Unpredictable, I think he did
No,
something.
he didn't do that. Did
So he did a song on there. When some dudes, I heard the whispering, Mr. Khaled Paul or something like
He
that.
might have. Yeah. And he don't tell him, but see, that's where your money really at, doing production, management, and all that stuff, and getting them points
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
what I want to get in on. You know, more so than being the artist.
So he wearing
Oh, he pimped him. Young and them, just talked to them, what, a month ago? They still broke.
Yep.
You know, so,
All the records.
as a matter of fact, they be in Montgomery. They be in Montgomery all the time.
They came to Birmingham a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
One of my interns, that's his other cousin. They're in Montgomery all the time hanging out. But like another thing about the record pool, a lot of people used to come into Montgomery all the time. Cause Montgomery's its own world. I don't know if y'all been to Montgomery a lot. Montgomery has its own local scene. It's probably the strongest almost in the country.
Yeah, really.
TJ will tell you that, everybody.
Yeah,
look,
for real.
The groups threw their own club nights and pack out. Deuce, Small Time and all, they threw their own club nights. And when they did units, they were moving 20, 30,000 units.
Dopey, dirty.
By themselves. In the surrounding areas, Bullitt County and all that stuff like that. Yeah. Man,
The Gump.
You can't go, look, Montgomery artists, if you did a concert in Montgomery and you didn't have a local artist on there, you would bust. They would show out the major acts.
Ooh.
That's how serious it is.
Yeah.
It's still serious like that. What you call Dobie and all that? That's
Dobie.
Hulking them is Small Time.
You know, you had Dopey. I mean, you had Dirty come out of there a couple of years
Dirty
back.
came out?
Wow.
Dirty Boys, yeah. Hit the floor.
You got the producer, Rick Rock, you know, that Federation helping.
Yeah.
Those my interns.
Yeah.
They were in Montgomery.
Rick Rock, yeah. I remember Rick Rock.
Federation, Cosmic Slop Shot.
Yeah.
All them.
I still got that. I still got that
Dr.
CD.
Fingers, all them.
I still got his CD.
Bow, who did the tracks for
Bow,
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Bow's in Montgomery. You got
Yeah,
the
I'll be
Bow's
a track for T.I. and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T.I. them all the down. Matter of fact.
KO.
Look, y'all,
KO.
KO?
KO was the intern for me.
Stop.
KO did a track. My